What's going on, everybody? It's EBC 2001, and well, uh, if you haven't noticed in my videos, I finally got partnered. Yay! And I've been staying with my parents the last couple of days. Why we get our family back together. So we made me and my wife. If you've watched my last two videos, you know I talked a little about it. Me and my wife, we sat down, we talked about it, and we decided this is the best course of action for our family because, well, it's been rough. So, I finally got a job. I am transferred to a BILO down here, and I just had my first day today. I met them Tuesday when I went to go cash my last paycheck from the other BILO, and I said, hey, I'm looking to transfer to another BILO. And she's like, yes, I need someone! And it was perfect. It was like I couldn't have asked for a better setup than that. So that worked out for me excellent. I'm still making the same amount of money. I don't know about hours. They should be pretty decent. So I'm going to do a couple of the Q&As that people have sent me. And I want you guys to keep sending me questions. As far as, oh yeah, but let me cover this equipment real quick, okay? This is a lot of equipment that my father had sitting around his house. Okay, my dad has a networking degree, just like I will as soon as I can pass the damn last two classes. Okay, and he's working right now as a security guard. Go figure, because there's not very many jobs in this particular area. And a couple of the factories he worked at, he was there when they were doing a system upgrade, so he snagged a bunch of the older systems that they were getting rid of. They were just throwing them away, so he's like, hey, give them right here. So he had managed to come up with actually one really decent computer. It's a little dual core, 1.8 gigahertz, an 80 gig hard drive, but it's all SATA. So the nice part is I can upgrade this thing later. I could probably find a better processor to put in it, but hey, free is free. So what I've done with the last couple of days is I've gone through all the little systems and, junk that he scavenged and found RAM for it and put it back together, put XP on it, and got that up and running. And I looked around the house and I found this old webcam, which isn't the greatest webcam in the world, but it is a webcam, and this headset for my mic. Now my plan is whenever I get a couple, probably my next paycheck, I'm going to spend a couple dollars or a little bit and buy a decent webcam so that way I can do these without the delay and just the horrible general look of this one. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Actually, if I can, I'm going to show you guys the tower. Look at this. That's the tower right there. Yeah, it's old, but it is a goodie. It still has power in it. Anyways, so now that you guys have seen that, let me go ahead and put this back up here. Readjust it. Let's see. Is that my comfy spot? That's my comfy spot. Well, darn it. There we go. I sort of got it centered. I'm going to have to fiddle with it a little bit later. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this off here in about 4 minutes or so. Now that you've seen my new little setup, once I can get my actual computer out of my storage unit from Myrtle Beach, that's when I'm going to go ahead and start doing a lot more. But if I can find this is my son, by the way, if I can find a graphics card for this, yeah, I know I kind of shoot him away, but I'm trying to get this taken care of real quick. Right? I love him, and I'll talk to him in a minute. Now, if I can find a graphics card for this, I will try to game on this and put a little gameplay up. But finding a graphics card for this one, since it's a low profile, might be a problem. Now, I'm going to answer one of the Sub-Sunday questions. I want you guys to keep sending stuff. Gentleman named Cat. I don't know. He didn't leave any real contact information, So I'm just going to say what it says on there. Starting first job advice for a 17-year-old in high school. What was the first job and any other job worth mentioning? Well, when you first start your first job, remember one thing: you don't know shit, son. You don't know anything about the way the world runs. You don't know anything about how a job flows, it works, anything like that. You just shut up, do as you're told, ask as many questions as possible so you can learn the job as best and as efficiently as possible. Questions are free. Questions are the root of all knowledge. So ask them. Do not be afraid. If you do not know how to do something, ask. That's my best advice to you. My first job was McDonald's, and I loved that job because of my boss. Excuse me. Sorry about the sneeze. Everything has to be recorded straight to YouTube because I don't have any rendering equipment. My first boss was the man. He taught me a lot of things. He taught me a lot about my work ethics and a lot about what kind of person I should be as far as work-wise. So, and probably one of my other jobs was GameStop. I loved GameStop. I wish I would have never screwed that one up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not perfect. I've done some stupid shit in my life, and I wish I could go back and do a couple different ones. So listen, I want to keep doing this. This Sunday, if possible, I'm going to try to do Sub Sunday. I don't know how well it's going to turn out considering the processing power of this computer, but I want to try to do it. So keep sending me questions, and within the next couple days, I'm going to contact somebody, one of my subs, one of you guys, to come on and chat with me for Sunday, and we'll do a, probably like a 6-minute video, and go from there. So, this is Z, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell your friends, tell your family. Enjoy.